I am a 14-year-old girl. I'm about to enter high school, and I don't have any older siblings, so I don't know what to expect or anyone to look to ask. So I watch the show Secret Life of the American Teenager. Some things that I've noticed is that all of the girls are sexually active. One of them has a child, and one of them has had an abortion. And one of them got pregnant at 14, which would be my age. Also, I noticed that the one character that was waiting to have sex until marriage changed her mind, and after doing so, she got to keep her boyfriend. Um, the girls are all very small and physically, and I don't know if that's what's expected of me because they don't look like my friends. Also, when these girls did get pregnant, their parents took care of them, and one of the moms even offered to let her live with them. As a parent, I'm concerned because my daughter's entering high school, and on this show, she's seeing that all these girls are sexually active, and I don't want her to think that that's the norm. The characters are also really disrespectful to their parents, and I don't want these to be role models for my children. Also, all of the children are still in high school, one living in her own apartment, and the other one living in her boyfriend's apartment. And I don't want my daughters to think that they would be supported if they left home because that's not realistic. As a teacher, I've noticed a theme on this show that although they're in a high school setting and they're all supposed to be in high school, there's no scenes or very few scenes where they're actually in the classroom. Um, College isn't a discussion very often on the show, and if it is, it's a discussion for the males and not the females. And I'm worried about children's motivations and them thinking that school is to be focused on things such as finding boys and becoming sexually active, and instead of being focused on school. And as myself, I think that this show is crazy. It's targeted at teens. It's called Secret Life of the American Teenager. So that kind of makes it sound like this could be real life and a real role models for girls, and that these are the norms for an American teenager today. Also, there's a lot of other shows where like Gossip Girl and Pretty Little Liars, where we know that they're in high school, but there's also a lot of outside settings that happen, like Gossip Girl's in a big city and all that. And not that that's better, but this is really targeted at the high school setting for most of the show. Also, something that I found interesting was that there's a child with Down syndrome on the show, which I think is awesome that the show's made that choice to make people aware and have him on the show. But some of the storylines have included him having a sort of mistress figure who was an older woman. So, although I think the show may be trying to take a realistic view at the fact that teens are sexually active today, I think it takes it to the extreme, having one who has a child, one who's had an abortion and is thinking about having another child, and one who was saving herself for marriage and then decided not to. And then there were some real positive things that happened after that, like getting to keep her boyfriend and becoming friends with the other girls because she decided to become sexually active. So I think that's just sending a really negative message and could have real impacts.